A very good morning to students and welcome to the first class of your semester 1 MBA. This is Sai Prasad and I am going to teach marketing management to all of you. So without wasting much time, I wanted to start the subject, and before that, happy learning to all of you. Good luck. Okay. Now, marketing management. So as per our syllabus is concerned, as you all know, maybe some of you not aware that we are having 5 units in the marketing management. In the first unit, we cover the basic terminology of what we call marketing management. Like what do you mean by market, and what do you mean by marketing, okay, and as well as what are the functions of marketing, and actually what do you mean by marketing management. So all these things we are going to cover under first unit. So this is going to be the pillar for your entire MBA course, because in upcoming semesters, the papers whatever you get regarding marketing information, all of them are based on this fundamental information. So what is that? Marketing management. So in the second unit, we are going to understand about how to segment the markets. As you all know that segmentation is nothing but dividing the entire market into different parts according to the different characteristics, different aspects of the customers. Like based upon the age and other characteristics, we call that demographic. Same way, financial status, and as well as environmental conditions. Understand? So all this comes under marketing segmentation. This information we are going to cover under in your second unit. And the third unit, you are going to understand altogether a wonderful information. You call this marketing program. So here you are going to understand the information about the product branding, packaging, and as well as the mix of the marketing, like advertising, sales. All these skills or information you are going to understand under unit 3. And the fourth one, exclusively one area of the marketing management you are going to cover, which is nothing but the consumer markets. That means who is a consumer, what are the different behaviors of the consumer, and what are the 7 O's, like characteristics and their behavior. All this information you are going to have under what we called the 4th unit. Now in the 5th unit, you are going to understand about the marketing organization itself. What are the structures, hierarchy levels, understand, and various parameters regarding the efficiency, control of the department. All these informations you are going to cover under marketing organization. So, before starting our journey in the marketing management, the one word information or one word advice to all of you is that the concept is going to be very interesting, very practical, and as well as very, very easy thing. Understand? Hence, I request you all be attentive from the first session itself, okay? Going to be more useful as far as your professional life is concerned and the management discipline is concerned, okay? Again, wishing you all good luck. Now, let us start our syllabus. What is that? The basics of the marketing. I mean to say marketing management. What do you know marketing management? Generally, as you know very well, this word marketing is itself very much familiar. Even a elementary school student also unknowingly will be pronouncing what do you mean by marketing. Why? Because he will be observing in day-to-day life that so some people will be what you called using different skills if they want to what you called make the customer to purchase their products in terms of what you called pictures, in terms of what you call the verbal terminology, whatever they use, and other aspects. So overall way, the layman understands that, the layman thinks that the marketing is nothing but the selling and buying. Only these two things. Marketing is nothing but the selling of the product or the buying of the product. Seller would be there and as well as the buyer would be there. But these two areas, if you consider, these are the only one side of the sphere of the entire marketing management. Entire marketing management, if you concern, this is going to be overall way a different aspect. In marketing management, this selling, buying activities are also parts and parcel. Besides that, there are so many other aspects are there which makes it a complete management discipline. The one word information besides that selling and buying activities is that in the marketing management we develop what skill to understand the behavior of the consumer. Because if you know before itself how the customer will think and what kind of products he is going to prefer, then what happens? The producer is going to produce the desired product, the sales are going to increase. So that is the one more aspect as far as the marketing management is concerned. Not only that, through the marketing management, we are going to understand the demand levels of particular product in any market. Understand? So here, what happens? The producers or else the manufacturers, if they are in a position to understand the existing demand, what happens? According to that, they will control the production activities. So based upon this you can make you to understand that the marketing is not only the selling and buying of the products, which involves a lot more activities. Understand? Now, as far as the importance of marketing management and learning these skills, if you think, okay, in today's job market, if you consider, out of 100%, 40% of the people are involved in marketing related kind of jobs. What are those? Like advertisement would be there, okay. That means the marketing management is having or it's showing huge impact on the what to call the job sector, either way, which influences the economy of the country itself. If you go to US, as we assume, which is an advanced country, there you find most of the people are working in retail sector or advertisement industry, like many more employment areas which are connected to the marketing management only. Even now also if you see the current employment advertisements in local media also, you will be finding many more jobs related to marketing management. So such is the dearth of efficient people as far as this sector is concerned, and always will have encouragement for the new employment as far as what you called the professional life is concerned. Many more entry level jobs are possible through the what you call having appropriate knowledge in the marketing management. Hence, I wish you all of you be attentive while discussing the things regarding the marketing management. Okay. Now, after understanding the actual importance of the marketing management, and now we are going to cover the various basic aspects of the marketing management. So if you consider the basic aspects of the marketing management, you have to understand first thing is marketing, the second one is the market, and finally what you call this one as the marketing management. So what is the marketing? The marketing is nothing but the process of transferring goods and services from manufacturer to consumer. Understand? So what is the marketing here actually? The producer will be producing the goods. But if the consumers are unaware of what you call the available products, what happens? The sales are not at all going to take place. So intermittently, what are the activities are going to performed? Like what you call the advertisement by various means are sending the communication to the consumer. Yes, for this problem, these kinds of products are available, which you call as the marketing. Understand? The best thing nowadays, if you see visual, which is nothing but the visual media, you will be observing day to day new kinds of advertisements. You take toothpaste itself, every day you will be finding what you call plethora of new companies what you call coming into the market. So our toothpaste will offer these kinds of services to you, and you will be mesmerized with that kind of advertisements. You will be purchasing that one. It's nothing but marketing. Okay. Sometimes through the print media also they will be informing to the consumers or else the customers. Understand? We are offering these products for this much discount. So you will be attracting to that kind of information. You will be go for what you call going to purchase those things. It's again comes under what you called marketing. Yesterday itself, I was watching that Amazon app. There I saw that in the next week what is there, the 26th January, it's nothing but the Republic Day. So already advertisement has been started. What is that? For that special day we are going to have the reduction in our products price for this percentage. It's nothing but the marketing. By looking those information, what happens? The customers or the consumers will be attracting. They will go for owning those products. Nothing but either way it leads to the increase in the sales. Please be careful. Consumer, customer. These two words very often we are going to hear from now onwards. But both are different. Okay. Whenever time comes, I will let you know the basic difference between consumer or else a customer. A customer may not be a consumer, but a consumer always going to be a customer. Understand? You asked your father to purchase a laptop. Understand? But your father don't know how to use that laptop. Your father purchases the laptop and presents to you. There the father role or father is known as a customer to that company. But you are the person who really using that laptop. You will become the consumer. Okay? So here, while understanding the marketing management, You have to understand who are the customers and as well as the consumers in order to increase your sales of your product. So what do you know marketing? The marketing is nothing but the process of transferring goods and services from manufacturer to consumer. Okay? Very, very basic definition of that one. So nothing is going to be visible there in the marketing. Most of the time, through the communication channels, you will be passing the information of the product to the customers. Understand? The next one is the market. What do you know market? Market is nothing but always will have the physical presence. Where you find group of the people, meeting of the consumers or the customers with that of the sellers. If you go to Koti, understand, Koti is a place where you find book lovers. There you find on the payment so many booksellers. They interact each other, they bargain each other, and finally you are going to purchase a wonderful book and the person is going to have the money. Where is that all activities are going to take place in that particular area? You call that one as a Koti. Geographical area, physical presence, you call that one as a market. I think many of you are aware that in the Koti itself, one separate bazaar is there, known for selling and purchasing of the electronic goods. What do you call that? Jagadish market. Okay. There you find exclusively electronic items, most of the time cell phones. Not only the retailers of what you call Hyderabad, even the nearby areas, people also, they come and purchase the spare parts if they want to have from that Jagadish market. That is a particular place where you find what you call assembling of the people. What you call that one as a market. So what did you learn till now? What do you mean by marketing and as well as the market? And the next very, very important definition, nothing but the marketing management. There are so many tough and typical terminology kind of definitions are there. This is going to be a simple one. The management of marketing activities. What are marketing activities? Nothing but the advertisement, transportation, storage, communicating with the consumers. All these activities comes under what you call marketing management. When these activities are effectively performed, then only the final objective is going to be fulfilled, nothing but making the sales. Hence, the marketing management is nothing but the management of marketing activities. So these are three very, very important basic informations as far as entire marketing management is concerned. What is that? The marketing. The marketing is nothing but the process of transferring goods and services from manufacturer to consumer. You will purchase a Colgate paste. That P&G company will become what you called the seller and will become the consumer. You will purchase a Samsung color television. You will be becoming the consumer. That Samsung company is going to be what you call the seller. Understand? You are going to have medication, are going to have the COVID vaccine. So that Bharat Biotech company becomes what you call the seller and you are going to be the consumer. Understand? So this is called the marketing. Then what is that market? A particular place where actually you find the meeting of the buyers and as well as the sellers. And finally, the marketing management is nothing but the management of marketing activities. Understand? Now after quick starting the basic things under marketing management like marketing, market and as well as marketing management. And now we are exclusively understanding about what we call the marketing. So in general, we came to know that marketing is nothing but the transferring of goods and services from manufacturer to consumer. But truly, if you want to define marketing, there are two approaches are there. What are those approaches? The first approach is called the product oriented, and the second one is known as the customer oriented. So here, the product oriented means the producer how he is going to define the marketing, or else how he is going to understand what do you mean by marketing. Same way, a customer is nothing but, the customer oriented is nothing but how he is going to understand what do you mean by marketing. Both approaches are going to be different. So let us see first of all what do you mean by product oriented kind of definition. So according to the producer, marketing is the performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producer to consumer. So this definition is given by this famous American organization regarding marketing is concerned, American Marketing Association. What it tells us, simply whatever produced things to make to reach to the customer hands, that is called marketing. Whether through what you called waterways, railways, airways, roadways, whatever may be that approach, whatever may be the communication process, print media, visual media, whatever may be that, understand? Anyhow, finally the product should reach to the customer or as the consumer. This is called one of the very, very important definitions of the marketing. And one more one, defined by Pyle, what he says that marketing comprises both buying and selling activities. It's very simple thing. Manufacturer will offer the products and the purchaser or as consumer or as the customer is going to what you call own that product. So these two activities are called as buying and selling. Wherever it involves, you calling that one as the marketing. That's all. Okay? So I'm just recalling back all the information what we learned. So I started marketing management. So there we are understanding about the basic definitions of marketing management. Like the first one is called marketing, the second one is called market, and the third one is called the marketing management. So what do you mean by marketing? There you find two activities. One is buying activity and as well as the selling activities. So in these definitions, any definition you give, that is going to be correct. Please. But look at the weightage of the marks also. So I prefer this American Marketing Association definition. AMA definition. What it tells you, marketing is the performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producer to consumer. What is this approach? Product oriented. The next approach is what? Customer oriented. How the customer is going to understand what is marketing? So marketing is a total system of interacting business activities designed to plan, price, promote and distribute want-satisfying products and services to present and the potential customers. The present and the potential customers. So what it is saying? So marketing is nothing but the planning to receive the product which satisfies the want. You have to understand the want, the need and as well as the demand. First, the thing starts with need, it becomes a want. From the want, what you can create? Demand you can create. Understand? Now here, what do you mean I want? Want is nothing but which is more than a need. So if you are feeling hungry, you can have the food. What is that? Fulfilling your need. Their want is nothing but if you want to have a special item in your meals, that becomes your want. Understand? So, according to a customer, a marketing is nothing but satisfying want for whom? For the present customers and as well as the customers which are going to purchase in the future. Nothing but the potential customers. Please see that last sentence. What is that? The present and as well as the potential customers. So this is called the marketing definition according to the customer. So this definition defined by William J. Stanton. So a famous marketer. So when a customer is going to understand about the marketing, means he will be thinking of how to receive the product, what would be the price, and what is the promotion information, how you are going to have that product to the house or else to the home, and finally which should satisfy your want. So like that here if you think, the marketing definition we understand in two approaches, in two directions. One is the producer way and one more is called the customer way or customer oriented. Now after discussing about the marketing definition based on two approaches, now we are going to understand actually what are the functions of the market, what it does. The basic functions of the marketing can be subdivided into three areas. One is called merchandising functions. The second one is called the distributing activity functions. The third one is called the supporting functions. So what are the basic divisions? The first one is the merchandising functions. Distributing activities are the functions. The third one is called the supporting functions. Again under merchandising functions, what is the subsegment? The first one is the purchasing activity, assembling activities, and as well as the selling activities. Okay. Now under purchasing activity, you are going to understand purchasing of items. The wholesalers will be getting the articles or the products from the producers. Understand? Again from the wholesalers, the retailers are going to purchase the items, and from the retailers the products are going to reach to the final customer or the consumer. This chain of processes are called as the purchasing activities. The next one is called the assembling activities. Generally, the assembling means pulling up of all the products, putting in one area in one place. The best thing is nothing but the intermediary kind of persons will enter. I mean to say here, the wholesaler and as well as the retailer levels are called as a intermediary level. So wholesalers are going to assemble all the needed products for the final customers, which should be purchased by retailers. Again, the retailers are going to make to reach all this product to the final customer. This pool of activities we are calling as the assembling activities. And finally, selling activities is nothing but to make to reach the produced products to the what we call the final customer. So all these functions comes under what we called the merchandising functions. So what are the intermediary levels? Manufacturer would be there. Samsung television company would be there. Samsung electronics would be there. From their wholesalers will be there. So all these Samsung televisions will be what we called put in a demonstration store, distribution center. From there, the retailers will purchase. I mean to say what we call The other retail active shops will be purchasing those televisions, and finally those things are going to what you call purchased by the final customers. So what you call this merchandising functions. The next one is called the distributing activities. So under distributing functions are distributing activities. So what are the subsegments? Like transportation is there, storage is there, warehousing is there. So from the manufacturer to reach the products to the different marketplaces, what is the activity is important? Transportation kind of activity is important. In the overseas, to have the products to reach to any particular destination, most of the time the waterways transportation or else what you call the airways kind of transportation is going to be more purposeful. But for inland coverage of the market within the country, the preferable one is nothing but the roadways or else the railways. And the purchased products, if they want to maintain that quality for certain extent, what is required? They need to put in a controlled temperature environment in storage place. What you call that area as a storage place. Understand? So without that, what happens? They lose the quality, and by that, what will be there? There will be a chance of incurring losses. Especially the storage kind of activity is very, very important as far as the food industries are concerned. Like Haldirams are there. So many chains of hoteliers are there. Most of the time they will be having this storage kind of activities very seriously. The next one is nothing but the warehousing. So warehousing is nothing but to procure all the products, to keep all the products near to any